Welcome to Factful Finance. Let me ask you something. Have you ever looked at your credit card statement and thought, how did I end up owing so much? If so, you're not alone. In fact, according to recent studies, U.S. credit card debt hit a staggering $1 trillion in 2023. But here's the thing. Interest is one of the biggest reasons it's so easy to spiral into debt. So how exactly does interest work on credit card debt? Let's break it down. First, we need to understand how interest is calculated. Credit card companies usually charge interest on any balance that isn't paid off by the due date. This interest is often expressed as an annual percentage rate, or APR. It's important to note that this rate is annual, but interest accrues daily. Here's how it works. Your APR is divided by 365 to get a daily rate. So if your APR is 18%, your daily interest rate is about 0.049%. If you carry a balance of $1,000, you'd pay about 49 cents in interest every day. Over the course of a month, that's nearly $15 in interest, and the longer you carry a balance, the more you'll pay. But here's where it gets tricky. Many credit cards use compound interest. That means the interest you owe is added to your balance, and then you're charged interest on the new higher amount. It's like a snowball effect, and it can add up quickly. If you don't make a dent in your balance, you could end up owing more than you initially charged. For example, let's say you have a $1,000 balance on a card with 18% APR, and you only make the minimum payment of $25. At the end of the month, the interest could add up to $15. If you don't pay it off, your balance goes up to $115. The next month, you'll be charged interest on that higher amount. Over time, you could end up paying hundreds or even thousands in interest without ever using your card for new purchases. This is why experts recommend paying off your credit card balance in full each month, or as much as you can. But if you can't, try to at least pay more than the minimum payment. The faster you pay down the principal balance, the less interest you'll pay over time. Now, let's talk about what happens if you only make the minimum payment. It might seem like an easy way out, but it's one of the worst financial decisions you can make. Not only does it extend your debt over years, but it also costs you way more in interest. If you owe $1,000 with an 18% APR and make only the minimum payment of $25, it could take you over 5 years to pay off the balance, and you'd end up paying about $700 in interest. So what can you do to combat credit card interest? Start by looking at balance transfer offers, which allow you to transfer your debt to a card with a lower interest rate, or even 0% APR for a set period. Just be careful of transfer fees, and make sure you can pay off the balance before the introductory rate expires. Another strategy is the debt snowball method, where you pay off your smallest debts first, freeing up more money to attack larger balances. This helps build momentum and keeps you motivated to pay down debt. Lastly, make sure you're keeping track of your credit card terms. Not all credit cards are created equal. Some charge high interest, while others offer rewards or low rates. If you have a high interest card, it might be worth considering a switch. Remember, if you're struggling with credit card debt, you're not alone. The key is to be proactive. The sooner you tackle it, the less interest you'll pay in the long run. Before we wrap up, here's a quick disclaimer. The information in this video is for educational purposes only. Always consult a professional for personalized advice. What's your biggest challenge with credit card debt? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching Factful Finance. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to stay updated with our latest content. See you next time.